you're doing okay today. We've reached the middle of the week. Well, it is for the live session anyway, and I hope you're getting on okay. It's always a time when you can start to reflect maybe on the first few days and think, well, how can I turn things around to have a better half of the week, if that's what you're wishing for. So always a new day, a new fresh start, and you can even treat each day as a new beginning. And if you start with your yoga practice, it's a good way to make sure that that is more likely to happen. Okay, so we're going to start off lying down on our backs in Shavasana and focus on our lovely slowing down breath. You might have a cushion under your head. Lying on your back, if you're having trouble with your back, then bend your legs here like this. Legs out and slightly turned out with the feet. The arms are relaxed by your sides with the palms open. And close your eyes, take a nice deep breath in through your nose. Breathing out, see if you can just let go and relax tensions in your body. Breathing in and breathing out. Don't worry if it's difficult to get a nice deep breath in. Just allow your breath to settle. Breathing in and breathing out. Allowing each exhale to help your body and mind relax. As you feel your belly rising and falling. Breathing in and breathing out. Notice if your mind is active. Is there a lot going on in your head? A lot of worries, or maybe just planning the day ahead, or reflecting on a busy day. Simply observe your mind, just like you observe the sights around you, the sounds around you. Observe what's going on, the sounds in your mind. Without identifying with any thoughts, just let them be. And then when you're ready, return back to the rhythm of your breath, breathing in and breathing out. Noticing all the points of contact with the floor. Now let's think of an intention for today. A short affirmation that's going to help you get through today. Repeating it over and over and over again. Okay, now on your next inhale, bring your left knee in towards the chest, hug your knee in close, and circle your foot. Circle it both ways. And straighten the leg up. Feel the stretch in your hamstring. You might be here. You might even use a strap if it's too tight. And then lower your leg back down. Change onto the other leg. Circling your foot. And the other way. And then straighten your leg up. Feel the difference in your hamstrings, even giving them a little rub. And lower back down. Breathe in, lift your arms up over your head. If you can, touch the floor with the back of your hands. Then lowering down. Breathing in, lengthen your back. Breathing out. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Bend your legs, feet together. Lower your knees to the left. Turn your head to the right. A gentle warm up to loosen off your back. To see how your body is feeling today. You can see your yoga practice, if you're doing it in the morning, as a little daily check-in. Moving side to side. The head turning the other way. One more time to each side. Bring the legs back into the middle. Okay, so we're going to strengthen the core. Bring the feet up above the hips. Flatten out your back, draw the tummy muscles in. And for your core, you're lowering your one leg down and then raise the leg back up. Exhale. Inhale. If you're having trouble with your back, place one foot on the floor and just work on one leg maybe 8 times. And then change onto the other leg. Exhale, pause. Inhale, raise the leg. Just notice the feeling in your thighs as well. Keep pressing the back down, drawing the tummy muscles in, working across your lower abdominals. Just a few more. I hope you've changed legs if you're doing one leg at a time. Okay, now bring your knees in towards your chest. Make a circle round with your knees. And the other way. Okay, now more core strengthening. You can place your feet on the floor if you're having any trouble with your back or your core is a little weak. And clasp the hands behind your head. Flatten out the back with a pelvic tilt. Lift up, breathe out, breathe in, lower your leg, change onto the other side. Exhale, inhale. More advanced, your legs are at a 45-degree angle. Lifting up and straighten out the leg. Again, if your back isn't liking this, change onto the first variation. Draw the tummy muscles in. Starting to feel this work in your core. So not only are you working your abdominals where you can maybe feel it, but also your back. Keep pressing the back down into the floor. Just a few more. Okay, bring your knees in towards the chest, hug them in close. Okay, roll over onto your side. We're going to do our side plank. So you might have a little folded blanket or a soft cushion to put under your elbow, your forearm. So you're positioning your elbow and shoulder in line. And for a beginner variation, you are bending the legs, stacking the knees and the feet. And draw the tummy muscles in, lift up, bring the hips forward. You might just come right out the posture, build it up gradually, or you can stay there and even straighten the leg out. Maybe do a leg raise, lifting and lowering. Inhale, then exhale. Or your more advanced variation. Make sure you've got your shoulders in line with your hips and your heels. Lifting up. And then the more advanced, you're doing the leg raise too. Inhale and exhale. You need a rest, just take a little rest in Sphinx pose. One more time. Okay, let's change onto the other side. Try and keep them both balanced by doing the same variation on each side. Draw the tummy muscles in. Raise the leg, even pausing with the leg raised. Inhale, exhale. You should be feeling this here in the underside and your obliques. Also your shoulder and your arm. And a few more if you're doing the leg raises. Okay, then lower down onto your front in Sphinx pose. Breathing in, breathing out. And bring your hands under your shoulders, lifting up onto your hands and knees. Let's do our cat-cow moves. So the hands are below the shoulders, the knees hip distance apart, below your hips. Inhale, lift up your head, dip the lower back down if it's comfortable. Exhale, round your back, draw the tummy muscles in. Lifting up, inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. Trying to breathe through the nose if you're familiar with the Ujjayi breath. These movements are lovely as you focus on the rhythm of your breath. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Lifting up. Okay, let's do a downward facing dog. So fingers are spread out, getting a really good base support. And lifting up onto your toes, lower one heel down at a time. Feel the stretch in the whole back of your body. Then lower down, knees wide apart. Let's stretch out the back in child's pose. So the knees wide apart, toes together. Lower your head to the floor or your block. And repeat your intention 3 times. And lift up onto your hands and knees. Let's take the opposite arm and leg out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the elbow and the knee together. You can keep doing this maybe 8 times on each side or less. More advanced. You're starting here in downward dog. Raise up the left leg. Bring the knee between the hands or the knee to the nose. Inhale, exhale. The session is all about your core. Just doing what you can, changing sides when you're ready to. Okay, let's change onto the other side if you haven't already. Inhale and exhale. Notice that little pause before your next breath in. And a few more. Notice where you're feeling the work in your body. One more. Okay, let's lower onto our knees. In fact, coming up into Phoenix Pose to give the wrists a little rest. So shake them out. Breathe in. Squeeze your pelvic floor as you bring your hands onto your lower back. The hips come forward. So careful not to be leaning back like this. All about the back bend and opening up the chest area. And slowly come forward. Hands below the shoulders, knees back below your hips, and moving round in a lovely circle. Releasing the lower back again, breathe in, come forward with your head, breathing out. And change direction. In nice with the Ujjayi breath. Breathe in, breathing out. One more time. Let's lift up into a plank pose. We can't do a core set without doing our forward plank. So make sure your arms aren't locked out. You've got a softness, a gentleness about your elbows. Broaden out the shoulders. Exhale, lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale, lifting up. Relax your shoulders. Breathing in, bring your head to the floor. Breathing out your child's pose again. Feel your back gently rise and fall as you breathe. You can move your arms over to one side just to get a deeper stretch down the side. Then moving back and into the other side. Walking back into the middle. Okay, we're going to do Camel Pose. So more stretching of your tummy and strengthening of your back. You might have blocks to hand that help you, as Camel Pose might feel too deep a back bend, especially in the morning. So if you don't have blocks, even lifting up onto your toes can give you that extra chance of reaching your heels. If you've got any restrictions in your shoulders, then don't worry, just even bring the arm out in front. So I'll show you all your variations. So it is a back bend. If you have to avoid stretching your tummy, then just avoid this one and do cat-cow instead. Inhale, raise up the left arm, squeeze your pelvic floor as you bring the arm all the way round, the hand onto your block, and the arm out in front, or bringing the arm all the way round. Maybe you can reach your feet, especially if you're doing this later in the day. You're opening up your throat chakra here. You might notice it feels quite tight, or you feel like you need to cough. If you've got any difficulties here with expressing yourself, communicating. To come out the posture, slowly engage the core, walk your hands back up, and kneeling for a moment. Feel the back settling. And then we do this from the other arm, moving into the posture first. With or without the blocks. Breathing in, lengthen your body. Squeeze the pelvic floor as the hips come forward. Opening up your heart space too, so good for releasing emotions. Helping to lower stress levels. Feel the stretch in your thighs, your hip flexors. When you're ready to come out of the posture, start to slowly lift up. Knees wide apart, toes together. Walking the arms in front. Resting for a moment in child's pose. And lifting back up. Okay, let's lie in Shavasana now for a relaxation. So get your cozy socks on, a light blanket. Just really nice to reabsorb the energy from your practice and to feel quite safe and secure as you lie on the floor. So moving around until you've got yourself as comfortable as you can, maybe with your legs bent. You can rest your hands on your tummy. Close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in. Releasing, relaxing as you breathe out. Breathe in. Feel your belly rising and falling as you breathe out. Notice anything at all about your body. Maybe your back is still feeling like it's adjusting after the postures. Feel your body sinking down, making contact with the floor as you scan all the way down from your head to your feet. Anytime your mind starts to take over, you come back to the rhythm of your breath, the movement of your hands as you breathe in and breathe out. Now, if you've got longer time to stay in relaxation, I would suggest you do for a little while longer. You're getting up and getting ready. Think about your intention and repeat it over 3 times. And then start to make some small movements, opening your eyes, stretching out. Then roll over onto your right side, slowly sitting back up. Notice how different you feel after your yoga practice, and that's always what will get you back on the mat. Continue to do a practice that keeps you mentally strong, calm, and your body fit and supple and well. Bringing your hands to the heart center. Namaste. So if you've liked this practice, please make sure you comment, like, share, and subscribe on this channel. And I'll see you on Friday for our next live session at 7. Bye for now.